Don't use your credit card. Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. We have talked numerous times in the past about using cash when we're purchasing preps and things like that. It's really important to make certain purchases in cash because everything you do does not need to be known by the higher powers. We really have to pay attention to this, and it is increasingly getting worse. I was reading an article this morning and I just had to come on and talk about this because I think it is so important. Our rights are just being chipped away at over and over and over every little stinking chance that they get. And whether the government can do it or even if they can't, big corporations jump in to do their share, I guess you could call it, to help out and get things done the way they want. So I was reading an article this morning and I was pretty irritated. Second Amendment rights, the whole Constitution, all of it is super important. But every little thing that they chip away at is definitely a problem. And this morning I was reading an article that Visa announced that they are going to be making separate category for our Second Amendment purchases. Whether those purchases are pew-pews or those purchases are freedom seeds, they are going to put them in a separate category on your bills so they are easily tracked and anybody that's looking will be able to see exactly what you're purchasing. It'll have its own category number. Up until the other day, any Second Amendment purchases were categorized on credit cards as general merchandise, is all it would say. And they were under that. But because, we need to crack down on mass shootings and things like that, they are saying that they need to categorize these purchases so they can help track where these come from. But the reality is most of these pew-pews that are used in shootings and mass shootings are not legally purchased. Now, Visa is the first one to announce this, but you can be sure the other companies are definitely going to jump on board. This was a policy put in place by ISO, and that's the International Organization Standardized. This is a company that makes all these whatever crazy, ridiculous policies. I do have to be careful what I say. So they made this policy to separate these purchases so they could easily tell who's buying what. And Visa, being one of the biggest credit card companies, is the first one to jump on board. And I am sure all the others are coming, and it won't take long at all. Credit card companies are the middleman between the merchant and the bank. Banks issue the cards, and banks can easily say at any point that this certain category is no longer allowed to purchase with the card. So that can easily be done. Banks can decide that if they don't want their card being used for that particular type of purchase. So these are things that we need to really stay on top of. Although it sounds pretty innocent, if you look at the article, and I will link the article and a link to the ISO down in the description box so you can check it out yourself. I believe it was Associated Press that put this out this morning. And it was, when you read it, it really kind of is very benign and, it's not really a horrible, scary thing. But the reality is they work together with the government whenever the government needs them to. And these are things that we need to pay attention to. These little teeny things chip away, chip away, and chip away at all our freedoms that are given to us by our Constitution. Because we are a constitutional republic, we have these rights. If we were anything else, any other type of country, we wouldn't have these rights. So today really is just a quick video, just because I think it's important that we all know about these things. And this is just one thing. Tomorrow, it'll be something else, I'm sure. It's always something lately. So, but I wanted to talk about this real quick to make everybody aware. And we have talked about this before, about using cash for your things that some people you don't want to know about what you're doing. Not everything you do needs to be known by everybody else. Definitely. It's very nice to have some things that nobody knows about, and we all should. So I really just wanted to make you guys aware of this. And again, there will be links to the article that I saw and the ISO down in the description. And do your research and use your cash while you can. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.